My dearest little one, Mochi is right here, right beside you. Pull your blanket up just a tiny bit. Gently hug your soft pillow or your favorite cuddly friend. Mochi is going to tell you a very gentle, very soothing story, so you can easily drift off to sleep. Now, take a deep breath in and let it out really slowly. Softer, calmer, like clouds floating across the night sky. One more time. Breathe in deeply, then breathe out slowly. Everything is growing quiet. When you're ready, Mochi will begin the bedtime story. Once upon a time, in a wide, wide valley, where the grass was as soft as velvet and the wind blew as gently as a lullaby, there was a little house that belonged to a kind old farmer. The house nestled under the shade of an ancient tree, and every night the moonlight draped it in a silver glow, light as stardust. In that house, the farmer lived with his small animal friends, and among them was a soft white goose named Lumi. Lumi had feathers as white and fluffy as a little cotton cloud. Every step she took felt like a note in a peaceful song. The farmer cared for Lumi with the simplest, deepest love. Every morning, when the sun woke up behind the hills and spilled its golden light across the earth, he would go to the goose pen and greet Lumi with a smile as warm as the sunrise. And then, on one perfectly peaceful morning, the farmer discovered something truly wondrous in Lumi's nest. An egg, but not an ordinary egg. It glowed softly, sparkling like sunlight, asleep inside it. A golden egg, so beautiful that the farmer could only stand there, silent, smiling for the longest time. The next day, another one. The day after that, the same. Every single day, Lumi quietly and gently gave the farmer a golden egg, like a gift from heaven and earth. Thanks to those golden eggs, the farmer was able to fix the roof, buy more seeds, and life became a little easier. Yet even though he grew richer, he still thanked Lumi every day. He loved her presence just as much as the shining gifts. Afternoons in the valley were always so gentle. The breeze felt like someone's hand softly touching the grass. The stream sang like the world whispering secrets. And beneath the big tree, Lumi and the farmer often sat side by side, sometimes saying nothing at all, just feeling the peace wrap around them like a warm blanket. But then, as many days passed, a tiny thought began to flicker inside the farmer's heart, small and faint, yet it kept blinking. He wondered whether inside Lumi there might be an even greater treasure, a treasure that could make his life perfect in an instant, without having to wait day after day. At first the thought was light, like a breeze brushing through his hair, but it kept coming back, growing a little stronger, every time he held a shining golden egg in his hand. One afternoon, when the sun painted the whole valley gold and the tree's shadow stretched out like a soft carpet, the farmer looked at Lumi for a very long time. Lumi was as gentle as always, her round eyes sparkling like morning dew. She had no idea what he was thinking. She just tilted her head and softly flapped her wings in greeting. But inside the farmer, a hurried feeling was creeping in, a wish to have so much, so fast. The thought that if he could only find the greater treasure hidden inside Lumi, he wouldn't have to wait anymore. Night fell. Moonlight slipped gently through the window. The little house sank into the special stillness that only night can bring, yet the farmer's heart did not feel still. He opened Lumi's pen door. There was no loud noise, nothing frightening. In this bedtime version, everything stays gentle and dreamy. He only bent down very softly, looked inside the nest, searched all around, hoping to find something even more magical, a huge gift hidden somewhere in the straw. But there was nothing. Only dry leaves, only Lumi's warmth, only the peace that had always been there. When he realized this, the farmer sat down beside Lumi. The night breeze threaded through the leaves, caressing like a lullaby. Silver moonlight rested on his shoulders, soft as the sky's embrace. He felt a little ashamed, a little sad that hurried thoughts had disturbed his heart. He looked at Lumi, sleeping so sweetly, her wings folded like a little rolled-up cloud. He whispered, "I almost forgot what really matters, Lumi. Forgot that you already give me more than enough every single day. Forgot that the greatest treasure isn't something huge. It's patience and the small, beautiful things right beside us." Lumi opened her eyes just a little. She rubbed her head against his hand. Not angry, not sad. Only the same gentle light as the break of day. Forgiveness as light as a passing breeze. From that night on, the farmer changed. The hurry inside him melted away like morning mist in the sun. He no longer dreamed of giant treasures or things that had to come right now. Every morning, he sat with a warm cup of tea, listened to the birds, then went to greet Lumi with a soft voice. "Good morning, my little friend." Lumi answered with her tiny, happy honk, like leaves brushing together in joy. Some days she laid a golden egg. Some days she didn't, but that no longer mattered. What mattered was that they had each other. There were afternoons under the tree. There were evenings listening to the breeze on the roof. There were quiet moments no treasure in the world could ever replace. Mochi is sitting beside you now, smiling so gently. Mochi wants to share one tiny thing from the story with you. Something Lumi and the farmer learned. Something that can be a warm little light inside your heart. It is this: when we cherish what we already have, when we are patient with ourselves and with the world, when we don't rush after huge things too quickly, then life becomes very light, very gentle, just like moonlight falling on the valley every night. On your own big journey of growing up, there will be times when you want results right away, times when you feel you have to try so hard. But sweetheart, don't hurry. Every tiny step you take is precious. Every day you learn a little more, understand a little more, love yourself a little more. That is your very own golden egg that you create for yourself. Be patient, be gentle, be kind to yourself, and always feel grateful for what you have. That is what helps your heart grow big and beautiful, just like Lumi. Now, my precious little one, the story's journey is softly fading. Lumi is closing her eyes beneath the tree. The farmer is leaning back against the trunk, taking a deep breath in and letting it out slowly. The whole valley is slipping into a sleep as smooth as silk. You too, sweet one. Let your body melt into the softness around you. Let your breathing slow down, light as the night breeze singing a wordless song. Now, you're ready to sink into sleep. Let your eyes slowly close. Gentle sleep is coming so softly, like drifting clouds, like falling moonlight, like Lumi sleeping deeply in the arms of peace. Sweet dreams, little one. Mochi is always here, lulling you with the softest dreams. Sleep tight, my love.